Hey there, this is Annie Henderson, your coming out coach, and today I'm going to talk about people pleasing because people pleasing is what I was doing for 30 years. Yes, I'm that old. That young, actually. So, here are a few choices I made due to people pleasing. I didn't go away to college like I had planned. I dated a lot of guys, almost any of them that asked, because they would ask. And I would say yes, because people pleasers have a habit of saying yes to others instead of no, so that they can say yes to themselves. And that was something I excelled at. I said yes to getting married when I was 19. I said yes to being in a toxic relationship after I got a divorce for way too long. So one thing about people pleasers is they avoid conflict. I'm also an Enneagram number 9. So if any of this is also sounding familiar, but I probably wasn't until I was maybe 30 that I was able to say no and to stand up for myself. But guess what? Here's the amazing news. Because I have been on this journey and doing all this inner work myself, I now have a 13-year-old that is super confident. I'm a fan of the 4 agreements. She does not take things personally. She does not make a lot of assumptions. She's pretty impeccable with her word, and I couldn't be prouder. And I credit some of that to being a people pleaser and making these choices and these decisions that I definitely could have said no, but I said yes to all along the way, and knowing that I wanted my daughter to have something different. Before I had my daughter, I was a first grade teacher and also a school counselor after Scarlett was a little older. And so I was able to take all these lessons to many, many kids, and I loved it. I loved that job. Working with kids was amazing because imagine if we would all read and learn the 4 agreements when we are still young. If we can work on not taking things personally and taking up for ourselves and not making assumptions and being impeccable with our words, where we're not gossiping about others and we're not taking ourselves down a few notches with our own words. So if you are a people pleaser, and I would consider myself still recovering, right? Occasionally there's still some slip-ups. But if you are a people pleaser and you can relate to some of my story, as wild as it was, let me know in the comments. I would love to continue this conversation. And by commenting below, you'll let other people know that they are not alone. That being a people pleaser, sadly, is pretty common. But we don't have to stay that way. And we can teach our kids something else. If you haven't heard this today and you are part of the LGBT community, I love you. You have a home here. Check out my About page if you need some more areas to connect to people and where you can feel safe and not judged and supported. So there's also a Facebook group for allies. So come on over, visit us on Facebook so you can have a private space to connect, ask questions, relate, share some stories of what you've overcome, and let's chat. I can't wait. I will see you there. If anyone needs to have some one-on-one coaching, I'm here. Reach out. I would love to connect. Take care.